Hey guys, what is going on? RedMaster here, and welcome back to the episode of Cards and Castles Hidden Combos, where today we have for you guys an interesting pirate range deck that I've been kind of working on here. This was kind of inspired a while back on a couple of shenanigans that were going around with the Master at Arms, and I figured since Vikings are at a decent place right now in terms of viability and competitiveness, why not kind of show this deck, kind of bring it out there. Some of you guys may have seen this deck, maybe, or a variation of it in the past, maybe not. Now my visuals are glitching out here, considering that's not how that's supposed to. Yeah, alright, I'll fix that in a moment. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the deck list right now. Not much else to say on this deck. You might be familiar with the concept, may not be that new or hidden, but you know, half of my hidden combos apparently never are. So let's go ahead and show the deck list for what we got. Again, I have no idea what this deck's going to be called in the title. I'm completely lost for a deck. So let's show you guys said deck. Alright, so here's the deck list that we are working with for our unnamed Master at Arms deck. Sounds awful saying that out loud, but anyway, the idea is, of course, to simply be able to buff your various range units using the Master at Arms combo buff. Of course, that being the combo of giving a friendly unit +2 attack, which can slowly grow exponentially over time. The longer you have the Master at Arms out, the more that damage can spread out to and hopefully affect some of your ranged units, mainly sharpshooter and cannoneer. There are a couple of units here that could probably get range as well. Maddie, we also have a mage summon there, so potentially another ranged unit. Dwarven Scope to equip onto any unit to make them a ranged unit if need be. So yeah, that's kind of the idea here. Now there are a couple of probably interesting decisions that I've made here, or questionable maybe to some of you who, of course, looking at this deck, you kind of think to yourself, why go with certain options here? So let me kind of explain some of the bigger questions. One probably is going to be the Master Thief, a card that I personally don't use often myself. And here I find that he's probably a decent tool to help bring out my range units faster. I mean, the body is alright, 2-1. You know, it's that Salahar Rider level without the last will damage, but I'm mainly using him for his treasure here, for his invest. So I could bring out hopefully my big units, maybe like Master at Arms or even a Sharpshooter out earlier if I need to. That's kind of the idea that I'm shooting for with that. And of course, that's kind of the reason why Elvish Thief and Teleport Captain are in here. Rat King for a couple of defensive purposes. That's just an overall decent card. Let's see what else I got in here. Yenneroth Freeze. That's going to be helpful going down in the road in the late game, I should say. Mordock, overall just strong unit to have. Execution for removal. Robins for some treasure. I'm thinking about cutting down the Robins to maybe 2 and reinforcing one of these other range units. I'm not so sure yet, because the range do take their time to get set up, or maybe even a Maddie if I wanted to. So right now, Robin's questionable at 3. I might move that down to 2. Maybe it's a thing that you guys can change. You guys are feeling interested in switching up the deck a little bit rather than just straight copying the deck, which, you know, also works too, but we'll see where that goes. And of course, there are some things in here that you guys, you know, no surprise, Lightning Blade Armory, Blacksmith Hovel, Dagger Storm, Lumberjack, all that kind of good stuff is thrown in here together as well. So I think that pretty much covers it. It's an overall pretty self-explanatory deck list. There are just overall strong elements in here that work together. You have the early ramp stuff, Thief, both Thieves, Elvish and Master, Captain, and then of course those ramp into our later game stuff, our Master at Arms, our Cannoneers, our Sharpshooters, maybe even Mordocks or Yenneroths if you have that much gold. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers the deck. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the matches now. Let's see what this deck can actually do in gameplay. I think I messed up that transition a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna go to the gameplay anyway. It's been a long day. All right, here, game 1. Let's go ahead and drop the Dwarven Scope. I don't think I'm gonna really need that. I mean, I could have taken anything under 3 gold, maybe. I mean, I have a Elvish Thief, so maybe not. But still, like. I don't really have the urge to throw out the Master Thief quite yet. There's no real point to. His treasure wouldn't do a lot for me. I'm more comfortable using the Elvish Thief probably. He'll start off with a Merchant's Estate. Okay, interesting play considering that he's not really running School of Knowledge based on his colors. But we'll see what he responds with. I'm interested. You have me intrigued. If he's got a Magic Eater, bro, that thing's getting dagger. Okay, that is a rat. That is a rat. Alright. Okay. Alright. The wizard was partly redeeming, I'm not gonna lie. Partly. Because that is... yeah. Yikes. Well, I'll let him take the wizard trade. But, goddamn. And then maybe next turn we throw out our Master at Arms and we start doing some, our combo buffs. As we start getting out. Yep. There goes that. What else you got in your bag of tricks there, right? I don't want to see a zombie, dude. Like, if you throw a zombie, I'm not gonna surrender, because I'd have to actually do it then. I don't want to hurt my MMR. Kunoichi. Okay. Fair enough. Stealthy boy. Or stealthy girl. That's the right word. Yeah. Did I get all that? Oh, I did. Nice. Cool. I thought I was gonna, like, put Dagger Storm, like, 2 damage on Wizard and 1 onto, what's-her-face? Kunoichi. I forgot the names of the cards so quickly nowadays. Blacksmith into something else, I imagine? Dagger... okay. Yeah, that's questionable. I mean, I get it, not wanting to waste your, blacksmith, but still. Still questionable in my eyes. So Master Arms into the Cannoneer is the plan right now. Hit something with this Master. Power up the Cannoneer. That's what our goal is. That's what our aim is. Is there anything else I can really do, though? Oh, okay. I'm not getting any sort of attack on anything, apparently. Just straight up rejecting my attack. Alright. Neat. Alright. So, let's put Cannoneer down here, rather than up where I originally wanted him to be. I honestly could see a Mercenary Execution clearing away this Cannoneer, basically, start back at square one for us, but I don't feel like that's going to be the case necessarily. We should be able to pretty much handle what he can throw out at us. Demon Hunter. Ideally, I would like a scope maybe to counteract that Demon Hunter a bit better, because I don't want to just lunge out my Cannoneer. Anything else to go with that? Stealth, maybe? Infiltrate? Be nice, but... okay, Vanishing Strike. That actually does... okay. Not really enough to survive. Yeah. Not really enough to do... like, you can, of course, move it up, but... okay. Alrighty. Well, we tried, folks. We tried. Let me go ahead, do a little bit of this. I'm probably more confident just by buffing my units this turn. I doubt this card, any of these 2 cards are Mercenary. Murder doesn't do anything here. Execution would be a devastating blow, but I don't think he's got it. Horseman, okay, yeah, the target that you did not need to hit at all. Yeah, and that's gonna get blown away. That's a sack of the Blacksmith right there. He's got to keep his Demon Hunter lower. Yep. Something like that. Oh. Oh boy. Let's see how that is. Alrighty. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much gone. I think... ooh. I think I do this. I tempt him a little bit here with the Master at Arms. I don't want to go ahead and just shoot right in with a Mordok. Because if he's got a movement buff, that's going to be a devastating loss for us. Stone Drake, I'm going to be evenly trading with that. That's just going to go right into the Master at Arms. If, again, he decides to do it. If he decides to hold back, then it's going to be a little bit more awkward for me to play my things. Oh, I forgot Blacksmith is up there. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that one. I'll be quite honest. That was a misplay on my part. Yeah, rough. The little things that get me sometimes, guys, and you know that. The littlest things. I mean, hey, that's an even bigger Cannoneer, though. I'm not gonna lie. Yep. Yeah, I'll take that. Bop. You're not going back to the hand. Oh, Lumberjack. Mordok. I think that's pretty much that's all she wrote. I don't see him getting out of this one, especially considering I have a Lightning Blade in my hand. Anything to block, anything at all. Why? Didn't I say like 5 minutes ago, like, there's actually a zombie in this deck too. Alright. Well, I think that's gonna be yeah, that's game. Can I hit from? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Bop, 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 bop. Look at that. Beautiful way to end it. Alright, so that is game number 1, of course, in the bag. I think we're gonna do a game number 2, just because you know, I'm feeling a game number 2. I do think that game went kind of smoothly. A little bit of a misplay at the end there on my part, not protecting the Blacksmith and moving it forward, but that was just he completely blanked out of my mind for a minute there. So I think we're gonna move into game number 2. So let's go ahead and get that started right now. All right. Second game, Rat King. I can get away. Armor. Actually, no. Rat King. Hold on to. We'll swap out everything else. That's the play. Okay, not bad. Start out with a Lumberjack and then maybe progress into Rat King later down the line. I'm assuming. We'll see how this goes. Opponent's rocking the Warlock Crusaders. Did we face that in the first game? I don't think we did. I might actually be wrong. No, we didn't. I was like, wait a minute. Did we? No, we didn't. I'll take the Blacksmith trade, even though it's going to cost me my medallion. That's fine. If I can get rid of the Flame Prince before it just builds up into this big old monster, then I'm fine just getting rid of it. I'm also fine taking that. Whoa. It's a bit aggressive there, not gonna lie. See what that gets me. Heavenly Shield, definitely a bit interesting, although it's not the card I would first go to. Oh, jeez. What in the absolute blue hell is this? Bro, if he has a Defiance, it might actually be game over. Gotta utilize these as fast as I can. That's weird. Don't actually have a Defiance, or else I'm gonna slightly cry. Nope. Just a lot of buffs. I don't know why you'd move it closer. Bro, I swear, if this is a deflecting... Yeah, hold up. Hold up, boss. Actually, hold up. Before we do that, even further... Yeah, it's detonate. Alright. Well, I don't know how far this game's gonna go now. I'm quite honest with you here. Because that was his biggest unit. and now it just disappeared. Alright, Faithful Drake. So he's looking to probably try and push any kind of extra damage he can scrape up, maybe. That's the idea. Okay, I pulled that. Not what I wanted to see. I mean, he's working off the draw here, so I think we should be fine. As long as we can get starting to chipping away the castle, things should go fairly smooth. Okay, questionable. Although, my hand's looking questionable too, I'm not gonna lie. Never mind, there's a Robins. Yep, and now Sharpshooter's gonna go ahead and chip away 4 damage if he can't get rid of it. Alright, so I think that's good. I think we are set to go. Guardian, yeah, no, you're not doing much, sir, I'll tell you that much. Hit there, pop that, bop. Maybe aggressive cannoneer, that's what I'm going to do. Aggressive cannoneer, another sharpshooter rat down there. Only reason I'm throwing this aggressive cannoneer because I know he's probably not going to be able to counter that. With just based off his draw alone, he's not going to be able to counter that. Furnace, yeah, no, not enough. You can touch it, but it's not going to do a whole lot. Yep. Alright. So, I would not say that's bad. Not bad at all for this deck. Again, not really sure about the name initially on first looks here. Like, I'm trying to put together a decent name, but considering the main qualities here are like maybe master range, now that I'm thinking about it. Master range, considering the idea is that you power up your range with Master at Arms combo, so, you know, master. I'm still going to work out this name, hopefully. But overall, not a bad showing of the deck. We saw what it can do. We saw the pieces, how it all fits together. So, again, not a bad demonstration whatsoever. With that being said, guys, if you did enjoy this edition of Hidden Combos, be sure to show your support by liking the video, sharing it, and commenting down below your thoughts on what you guys think of this deck. Still going to try and figure out a name at the time of me recording this. I have no idea what I'm going to call this deck properly still. You'll probably see something probably corny as hell in the title of this video, but like I said, I'll figure it out. So, with that being said, I think I already said, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Well, if you guys haven't subscribed already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Help share your part of the channel. Help us grow by clicking the subscribe button. No extra cost to you. And that being said, that's going to do it for me for now. So, until next time, guys, stay gaming.